Hello guys, how you doing? How you doing? It's of course Brother Mason, and I just want to say thank you for joining me, and thank you for the love and support that you continuously give me. I appreciate that. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about a different subject. I want to talk about self-value and self-worthiness. Okay, we're going to be talking about self-value and self-worthiness. See, I think it's really imperative for every single person to understand your self-value and your self-worthiness. Because I think most of the times when people get stressed, when people look down upon themselves, it's because they do not understand, and they never sit down and see and calculate and evaluate how valuable are they, how worthy are they. Because most of the time we always try to look for confirmation. We wait for somebody to confirm our self-value from other people. So I'm going to tell you this today. As long as you understand who you are, and as long as you understand your value, and nothing else matters. Nobody else matters. If you know the value of yourself, if you know the worthy of yourself, because nobody knows you better than you. And when I'm saying knowing you, I'm not talking about your past experiences. I'm not talking about all your failures. I'm not talking about all the situations that you've been exposed to or you've been prone to. I'm talking about who you think you are. Because who you think you are is what you are. If you think you are the greatest woman that ever lived, if you think you're the greatest man that ever lived, so it be, so it should be, so you are. And nobody should ever question your valueness, because only you can put a tag on yourself. Let me repeat that again. Only you can put a tag on yourself, and nobody has got authority to put a tag or a value on yourself. If you are in an environment with other people that look down upon you, they don't see your value, they think you are less than what you think you are, it's time for you to remove yourself from that environment, because obviously that's a toxic environment. Any environment that does not uplift, respect and honor your self-value and worthiness, that environment is toxic. And you need to move away from that environment. So I think it's imperative to understand and to know what your value is. And don't let somebody else come and say, I know who you are, because nobody knows you better than you. Some people make assumptions. Some people presume. Some people have got opinions of you. But that don't mean that they know you. They think they know you, but that don't think they know you. That don't mean they know you. Some people are quick to make judgments about you. And just because somebody has got a presupposed opinion or notion of you, it don't mean that's the real you. Because I think most of the biggest mistake that a lot of people do is that we are kind of like a reactory. Instead of being on an offensive, instead of showing people our true self, or we wait for other people to see how they react to us, then we're going to show what we think. I think just be yourself, show yourself. If other people do not like the way you are, if the other people do not like the way you think, if other people do not like the way you talk or the way you look, then I'm afraid that environment is not conducive to your spiritual development. It's not conducive to your life and to your happiness. It's detrimental. So I say, as long as you know who you are, and as long as you value yourself, nobody else should ever question your valueness. Nobody else should ever question your worthiness. And if you ever come to a situation when people are questioning your valueness or your worthiness, then you need to move away. That's my opinion. That is my opinion, my lovely people. I want you to understand, and I want you to believe, let it cement and solidify right deep down in your heart who you are, not what people think you are. As you all know that most of people, when they make assumptions, when they make opinions, most of their opinions is based on their beliefs and is based on their indoctrination, is based on themselves. But that don't mean that is true. Do you know what I'm saying? I want you to understand that you've got value. I want you to understand that you are worthy. If somebody is ever gonna try to put you down, move away from them. Nobody has got any right to put you down. Nobody's got any right to try to allocate the kind of level or the kind of place that you're supposed to be. Nobody, because I'm gonna tell you something, and I keep on saying this and I keep on repeating in all of my videos. You are a divine being. You are so majestic. I know you never thought about it, but you are more. You've never given credit to yourself than you do. You are more than what you think you are. You are not this physical body. So if somebody is going to make preconceived judgment simply based on your body, obviously they do not know the nature of reality, because reality is not about the body. This is just an avatar. This is just an uniform that consciousness, that divine spirit which you are, uses this body to experience life in this physical dimension. So if somebody is going to judge you simply based on your looks, simply based on the pigmentation of your skin, simply because of your eyes and your height and whatever, that person does not know anything about reality. Because if they knew a little bit about reality, they will know that you are a spiritual being. You are the divine consciousness, the divine infinite conscious light that is using this body and using this mind to experience this reality. Once you understand that you've got value, it does not matter what people think about you. And don't even worry what's going to happen tomorrow, because a lot of people were so comfortable with certain situations. Regardless if somebody is putting your value down, you are comfortable because you are comfortable in that environment. That's the environment you're used to. But that don't mean that's right. Remove yourself from all negative energy. Remove yourself from all toxic environment, and understand and put value in yourself. Have pride in who you are. Yes, I know that you've been through so many different situations. Every single person has. We all have. But your situation, your past situation, your past experience is not your identity. Let me repeat that again. All of your past experiences, all of your past things that you've seen and you've been through, that do not define you. That's not your definition. Certainly not. Those are just experiences. These are experiences of this avatar, of this body. But that's not you. Your real you is the divine light. The divine light that was, that is, that will always be. The Alpha and the Omega. That's you. So once you understand your valueness, nothing can ever deter you even from achieving your ambitions, your goals. Everything that you want to achieve in your life, once you understand your true divine value. Because some people, we always think, you know what, I know who I am because I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that. But again, you are basing your reality on experiences, but that's not true. That's not your real you. Your real you is the divine light. This body is always going to experience different kind of situations. There are always different states of reality. Tomorrow I might feel a bit down. The following day I might be bubbly and feeling happy. And the third day I might be crying. I might be sulking, stress and distress. But that does not mean that's me. That do not mean that's me. The fluctuation of my reality, my physical reality, does not define me. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand this. You've got value. You are more important than you if giving credit to yourself. And I want you to always remember that you are not your flesh and body. You are not your flesh and bones. You are definitely not your past experiences. This is just the ego. Your real you is the divine light, the divine consciousness that never dies, that was there in the beginning, that is today, and that is always going to be there tomorrow. You are the absolute. You are the divine, conscious, infinite being. That's what you are. And there is no limitations to what you can do, what you can achieve, what you can manifest in your life, what you can attract in your life. Basically, the world is your oyster. How big is your imagination? What do you want? Think. Whatever you think will be manifesting in your reality, because you need to understand who you are. You've got the magic wand to create anything and to attract anything and to manifest anything. So, ladies and gentlemen, just want you to understand what you need to understand your value, and you need to remember who you are. Once you do that, the world is your oyster. It's a boy Mason, and thank you so much for joining me, and I appreciate every single person that's given me support and everything. Yeah, like I always say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and keep on smiling. Stay blessed. All right, boy Mason, take care.